Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a drugstore haul. So I have stuff from Shoppers Drug Mart, which if you're not Canadian is kind of Canada's version of Ulta. Like they have some high-end brands as well as drugstore brands. And I also went to Lawton's. These are things I've been kind of picking up here and there, but I was going through my collection and I do want to do some more tutorial type videos on my channel, and I realized I don't have a lot of variety of drugstore and high-end products. Like I do, but let's say liquid eyeliners. All my liquid eyeliners are high-end for whatever reason, so I picked one up from the drugstore. So I used it as an excuse to go shopping. I also had some gift cards from my birthday. My birthday was at the very end of January and I just hadn't decided what I wanted to spend them on. So I'm going to start with Lawton's. So the first thing I picked up was the Revlon Colorstay liquid eye pen in Blackest black. As I was saying, all of my liquid eyeliners are high-end. So this is just a felt tip eyeliner. I heard Tanya Burr talking about this and how she really liked it, so I figured I would give it a go. The next thing I picked up from Lawton's was the Milani eyeshadow primer in Nude. Kathleen Lights had said this was her favorite drugstore eyeshadow primer. And the only budget-friendly eyeshadow primer I own is one from the Body Shop, and I don't like it at all. So I wanted to find something that was better to use for my channel. And a nude color is always really great to kind of minimize the look of veins or discoloration, anything like that you have on your lids. I use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot a lot for that reason. It just kind of provides a really clean canvas. The last thing I picked up from Lawton's were these simple cleansing facial wipes. I needed some more makeup wipes and I had strayed from these to try something new because there was a bunch of other ones on sale when I had run out previously, and these are just the best ones. I don't know. They are great for my sensitive skin. They remove everything I need them to remove, and I always find myself going back to these. Now moving on to Shoppers Drug Mart. First big thing I picked up was this Johnson's baby shampoo. This is the greatest budget-friendly option for washing makeup brushes. This is all I use to wash my makeup brushes. I think it's ridiculous to go buy a fancy brush cleaner when this does the job just as well. It gets my brushes super clean. The white ones go back to white even if they have blush or bronzer or anything on them. And because it's so gentle, as it's made for babies, it doesn't dry out any of my brushes either. If you haven't tried washing your makeup brushes with this Johnson's baby shampoo, you definitely should try it. The next thing I got was the Batiste dry shampoo, and I saw that they have like this special bottle in collaboration with Henderson, and it's a sweet and seductive scent. I had used up my last can of Batiste a while ago, and I had this delusion that the Dove one was just as good and I liked it just as much. And if you follow my blog, you'll know that whole story, but Batiste is just the best. I always go back to Batiste. It says it's Canada's #1 dry shampoo, and it's because it's really great. It is thick in your hair, but I don't know, what does this smell like? This one really is a sweet scent. My favorite scent is the one in the leopard bottle, and I also like the cherry one too, but this one does smell nice. I do not like the tropical scent at all. I find it way too overpowering, but it just soaks up the oil so well. Like, brow pencils is another product that I just always gravitate towards higher end. Like, I love my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but as I said before, I want to have drugstore and high-end options for kind of each product category. So I was torn between getting the NYX Micro Brow Pencil or the new L'Oreal one because everyone's been talking about that, but I just went with the NYX one. I got mine in the shade Brunette. Wow, so this does look really similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. The spoolie is quite a bit more sparse and it's really stiff. But this does have a really fine tip, which is what I prefer in brow products. So next, I don't know if I'm going to return this or not. So I got the L'Oreal EverPure Sulfate-Free Brass Banisher System. The Blonde Brass Banisher. That's hard to say. And this is the shampoo. It says it's a system that neutralizes brassiness and restores hydration for all blondes. So I haven't dyed my hair in probably almost a year and a half. That's when I dyed it this blonde color. So that's why there is so much root growth over here. But my hair got so damaged after doing it, I was scared to then go and correct it with getting the darker color back in my hair, or when my roots grew out, dyeing it blonde again. Now that my hair is a bit more healthier, I've cut the dead ends off a few times. I was contemplating getting my blonde like toned and then brought up because I hate how it is now this orangey mess. So I thought I would get this shampoo. So I'll see how this works maybe, but now I'm kind of considering going dark again. I dyed my hair super dark brown in grade 11 I think, and I had really dark brown hair for years and I loved it, but my natural hair color is kind of a dark blonde, which it just looks brown now in comparison with the blonde at the ends. So now I don't know if I'm going to kind of fix the line that I have in my blonde and get it toned professionally and then use the shampoo to kind of keep it up, or if I'm just going to dye my whole hair dark brown again. So I'm not going to use this until I decide because I don't want to waste it. I want to be able to return it if I'm never going to use it. I'll keep you posted on that, or you'll obviously know if I dye my hair dark or blonde. I plan on doing something with it in the coming weeks, but we'll see. So the last product I picked up was a new foundation. I am a foundation hoarder. I'm always looking for the perfect one. I only have 2 foundations that match me really well right now because I'm so pale from the winter. So I wanted to try something new, something a bit more matte. I've been loving the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion, but sometimes I don't want to be so glowy because there's a very fine line between glowy and greasy when you have super oily skin like I do. So I picked up the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I got mine in 15 Ivory. I'm not really sure how this is going to match me because when I open it, it looks super dark. I'm going to swatch it out of my hand. I don't know, on the edges over here it is blending to be a pretty close match to my skin tone. Over here I applied way too much on my hand. But I don't think this is the right shade for me anyways. It looks really pink and I have more yellow undertones to my skin. But they only had one tester and it was the shade that was above this in the shoppers that I went to, which then they don't allow you to open up other shades, but they also don't have a great return policy either. So I'm gonna have to see if I'm able to return that and get a new shade, or if they're all too pink, maybe I'll just grab something else. And I am looking so white on camera right now, which it's probably because I'm sitting directly in front of the window, but this is the only spot in my whole apartment that I would be able to sit kind of facing a window and not having it lit from the side, which would look even worse. But there's no way I can get further back. It's just how this room is set up right now. So I'm sitting, I don't know, like 4 feet from this ginormous window. So there's a lot of light coming in on my face. And I do know that's an issue with my lighting in my other videos as well, but I just haven't figured out a better solution that doesn't cost a bunch of money. But let me know if you have any recommendations on that in the comments below. So that was everything I picked up from the drugstore. I have a Sephora VIB sale haul coming, but that will probably be on my blog because I only got like 5 or 7 items. And I also have a ColourPop haul which might be up on the blog before this video. So I've been feeling spendy. There's been a lot of sales going on, as well as I had gift cards for my birthday which I hadn't spent yet because I didn't know what I wanted to spend them on. So yeah, I've bought a lot of products. A lot of hauls are coming your way soon. I know not a lot of people like watching hauls or reading hauls on the blog, but following hauls always come reviews. So let me know what you want reviewed. Let me know your ideas on solutions for my lighting situation. So like I said, that was everything I picked up from the drugstore. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!